Hi, we're speaking now with Troy Shortell. He's Senior Vice President for HAVI Logistics, Greater China. So we've been hearing a lot today from different speakers about a lack of standards for food safety and for the cold chain in China. What approach does HAVI Logistics take in serving various fast food chains and other customers?
Well, HAVI entered the China market almost 20 years ago, and from the start, we didn't compromise on food standards and quality in the base business that we operate in our warehouses and the trucking network. We introduce the highest standards for food safety, and that's really been our foundation in our business. It's come with an association with leading brands that have almost a fanatical quality standard throughout the supply chain, and it's proven to be the right strategy. We have less waste in the system. We have almost no defaults, and that ends up allowing us to offer a very solid solution at the value end of the food business. And so we're able to provide the highest quality standards, but in a mass market for quick serve restaurants here in China.
You were talking earlier about a way HAVI had found to drive down some of your costs in China.
That's right.
How does that work?
Yeah, so by getting it right the first time and by having no defaults and really driving this fanatical quality through the system, we're actually able to offer the highest standard, but do it in a way which doesn't produce any mistakes. So getting it right the first time is really the secret to cost effectiveness. The next thing that we're really looking at is energy efficiency. And sustainability in China is just smart business. And I want to make a point here that we're really focused sustainability on energy efficiency. And within the four walls of the warehouse, particularly for cold chain, there's a high electricity cost for cooling and lighting systems that go into that. So we're focused on new building standards, and where we have facilities today, retrofitting them to a very high standard, and then anything that we build will incorporate these new standards. The next element of that is around fuel efficiency, and in particular driver behavior and how we can influence how we consume fuel in this vast geography. Most logistics companies that are operating on a national basis will spend at least 60% of their total operating costs on transport. And that's a big prize for us in the future, particularly because we're working with customers that are growing so fast, already off of a big base. And anything that we can do to influence that in the right way, drive those costs down as the units continue to climb, will be a really important cost-saving area for our customers and for ourselves in the future.
Do you see your HAVI putting in any solar panels on different facilities in China, or is that for the future?
Right. Alternative energy sources are things that we've piloted in a number of countries around the world, and I think Europe, for us, has really been the one to show the way. But recently, we've gone through a benchmarking exercise on energy efficiency for our distribution centers in China. Interestingly, we ranked in the top quartile, so we're actually already doing a pretty good job, but we know that we can go much further. And so we're looking at the best practices which fit into our environment, in our operating environment here in China, and introducing those in the right way. So we will be bringing in quite a lot of areas to hit that energy efficiency target over the coming years. Yeah.
Great. Thank you very much.
Okay.